Good morning, everybody. I hope you're well and I hope you had a lovely weekend in the sunshine. I know I certainly have. This morning, we're going to carry on thinking about only being one of us in this great big world of ours. And I'm going to share a story. It's a new storybook that I got. It's called Here We Are by Oliver Jeffers. And it's a lovely story because it's notes for living on planet Earth. Now, I have to be very careful because this is a brand new book and Mrs. Jones has lent it to me just to read with you. Now, I'm sure all of you know what this is. This is our solar system, and here, just there, as a tiny little dot, is Earth. Well, hello. Welcome to this planet. We call it Earth. It is the big globe floating in space on which we live. We're glad you found us, as space is very, very big. There is much to see and do here on Earth, so let's get started with a quick tour. The planet is basically made up of two parts: land, with rock and dirt, and sea, with water. Firstly, let's talk about the land. It's what we're standing on right now. We know lots about the land. Have a look here. Might be some features that you recognise. May have seen them on holiday. I went to Canada once and I saw huge mountainscapes just like this. Then there is the sea, which is full of wonderful things. We know a lot about the sea, but we'll talk more about that once you've learned to swim. Hope you can all swim. If you can't, maybe that's something you could learn to do during the summer holidays. There is also the sky, though that can get pretty complicated. Have a look at the sky. I can see the Milky Way. I can see lots of different stars. And maybe during the summer holidays, you could look up into the sky and see if you can see any of those special stars. You could even find out a little bit more about all of those stars. On our planet, there are people. One people is a person. You are a person. You have a body. Look after it, as most bits don't grow back. They certainly don't. There are some bits that grow back, and it talks about them just at the bottom. I tell you what's grown a lot since lockdown, because I haven't been able to get to the hairdressers. It's my hair, that's grown back, and my nails grow back. I'm regularly having to cut my nails. The most important things for people to remember are to eat, drink, and stay warm. People come in many shapes, sizes, and colours. Do you remember when we read the story, There's Only One You? We talked about that as well. We may all look different, act different, and sound different, but don't be fooled. We are all people. There are animals too. They come in even more shapes, sizes, and colours. Look at all of these. They can't speak though, but that's no reason not to be nice to them. You may not be able to speak yet either, even though your head is filled with questions. I know Mrs. Parsons had her baby girl on Friday, and her baby girl can't speak yet, but do you know what? She's learning lots of things right from the very start, just like you're learning and I'm learning every day. Be patient, you'll learn how to use words soon enough. Generally, how it works is that when the sun is out, it's daytime and we do stuff. The rest of the time is night. When it's night and when it's dark, save for the moon, we sleep. I hope you had a good night's sleep, because it's really important to have a good night's sleep so that you can do all of these things during the day. Things Things can sometimes move very slowly on Earth. And I think in lockdown, we've all learnt to move a little bit slower and take notice of the things that are important. More often, though, they move very, very quickly. So use your time well. It will be gone before you know it. We can never have this day again. Though we've come a long way, we haven't quite worked everything out. So there's plenty left for you to do. You will figure lots of things out for yourself. Just remember to leave notes for everyone else. It looks big, Earth, but there are lots of us on here. I wonder if you can find out how many people live on Earth. It's a tricky question. So always be kind, and that's what we are in our school at Charlton King's Infants. We're always kind. There is enough for everyone. Well, that is planet Earth. Make sure you look after it, as it's all we've got. Now, if you need to do anything else, just ask. I won't be far away. And when I'm not around, you can always ask someone else. Might be a grandparent, it might be a friend, it might be a teacher, it might be a special adult that you know. You're never, ever alone on Earth. The end. Now, I saw this book last week when Mrs. Jones shared it with me, and I thought it was such a lovely story I wanted to share with you today. Remember, there is only one you, and the world is a really exciting place. We must remember to look after it. Now, this summer holiday, there are lots of exciting things to be done, but I do want you to make sure that you all stay safe. And there are some challenges that I've set to you that you're going to share with your teachers. And then that is in the rest of our assembly this morning. Have a lovely summer holiday, stay safe, look after yourselves, and if you're moving to a new class, you're moving to a new school, which lots of us are doing after this holiday, remember there are lots of exciting adventures on this planet Earth and lots of exciting adventures for you to face as you move into your new class or your new school. Bye!